Matthew 15. Then Pharisees and scribes came to Jesus from Jerusalem, saying, "Why do your disciples disobey the tradition of the elders? They don't wash their hands when they eat bread." He answered them, saying, "Why do you disobey the commandment of God because of your tradition? For God commanded, 'Honor your father and mother,' and he who speaks evil of father and mother, let him be put to death. But you say, 'Whoever may tell his father and mother, whatever help you might otherwise have gotten from me is a gift devoted to God. He shall not honor his father or mother.' You have made the commandment of God void because of your tradition, you hypocrites. Well did Isaiah prophesy of you, saying, 'These people draw near to me with their mouth and honor me with their lips, but their heart is far from me. They worship in vain, teaching as doctrines rules made by men.' He summoned the multitude and said, 'Hear and understand. That which enters the mouth doesn't defile the man, but that which proceeds out of the mouth, this defiles the man.' Then the disciples came to him and said, 'Do you know the Pharisees were offended when they heard this saying?' But he answered, 'Every plant which my heavenly Father didn't plant will be uprooted. Leave them alone. They are blind guides of the blind. And if the blind guide the blind, both will fall into the pit.' Peter answered him, 'Explain the parable to us.' So Jesus said, 'Do you also still not understand? Don't you understand that whatever goes into the mouth passes into the belly and then out of the body? But the things which proceed out of the mouth come out of the heart, and they defile the man. For out of the heart come evil thoughts, murders, adulteries, sexual sins, thefts, false testimony, and blasphemies. These are the things which defile the man. But to eat with unwashed hands doesn't defile the man." Jesus went out from there and withdrew into the region of Tyre and Sidon. Behold, a Canaanite woman came out from those borders and cried, saying, "Have mercy on me, Lord, you son of David. My daughter is severely possessed by a demon." But he answered her not a word. His disciples came and begged him, saying, "Send her away, for she cries after us." But he answered, "I wasn't sent to anyone but the lost sheep of the house of Israel." But she came and worshipped him, saying, "Lord, help me." But he answered, "It's not appropriate to take the children's bread and throw it to the dogs." But she said, "Yes, Lord, but even the dogs eat the crumbs which fall from their master's table." Then Jesus answered her, "Woman, great is your faith. Be it done to you even as you desire." And her daughter was healed from that hour. Jesus departed from there and came near to the Sea of Galilee, and he went up on a mountain and sat there. Great multitudes came to him, having with them the lame, blind, mute, maimed, and many others, and they put them down at his feet. He healed them, so that the multitude wondered when they saw the mute speaking, the injured healed, the lame walking, and the blind seeing. They glorified the God of Israel. Jesus summoned his disciples and said, "I have compassion on the multitude because they've continued with me now 3 days with nothing to eat. I don't want to send them away fasting, or they might faint on the way." The disciples said to him, "Where could we get so many loaves in a deserted place to satisfy so great a multitude?" Jesus said to them, "How many loaves do you have?" They said, 7, and a few small fish. He commanded the multitude to sit down on the ground. He took the 7 loaves and the fish. He gave thanks and broke them, and gave to the disciples, and the disciples to the multitudes. And they all ate and were filled, and they took up 7 baskets full of broken pieces that were left over. Those who ate were 4,000 men, in addition to women and children. And he sent away the multitudes, got into a boat, and came into the borders of Magdala.